Top 10 Fun Roblox Fighting Games. Once again, Spruce Blocks is here with all of the tidbits and details of the top 10 fun fighting games on Roblox. Let's see which ones they are. Number 1. Muscle Legends. This is considered one of the best fighting games out there on Roblox that allows its players to train with gyms and PvP fights to come out as the Muscle King, and in turn prove their strength over everybody else in the game. It's a very engaging game despite the limitations of the engine on Roblox. Another interesting and cute feature of the game is you can purchase pets. Thus, it allows players to do something other than punching the daylights out of any and everybody in line of sight, so one might add to its attributes that it's fun and not completely focused on fighting. There are a variety of game modes in it that have captured the attention of many around the world, and thus have a very active player base. The popularity of the game is still increasing. Number 2. Anime Battle Arena. Anime Battle Arena is a complex game compared to other fighting games on the Roblox platform. One of the striking features of the game that has attracted so many young minds to it is that famous anime characters from comics and games like Luffy from One Piece, Dragon Ball's Goku, Ichigo from Bleach, and several characters from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure make an appearance in the game. What makes the games complex is that it has many planned and programmed combo attacks and special attacks typical to each character. Compared to the game Jump Force, which features several characters from Shonen Jump, Anime Battle Arena is considered the better choice. Number 3. Ninja Legends. When people talk about the best fighting games on the Roblox platform, there's definitely the mention of Ninja Legends. Despite being released less than 2 years ago, the game is pretty high up on the popularity scale with more than 1 billion visits in a year. The game is a pretty neat one that features agile movements, ninjutsu, and lots of combat styles. Another interesting feature of the game is that it has some permanent upgradable options, like a permanent upgrade to pets and capacity. One could even unlock a new location in the game. Number 4. Demon Tower Defense. If you're into Demon Slayer, this is a must-try. Though the game is still in its beta stage, it does have enough fun features and moments to keep you hooked. Tower defense games are always engaging, and playing them irrespective of whether they are complex or simple always gives us a good time, and Demon Tower Defense is no exception. What makes it so special is the featuring of the gameplay using characters and inspiration from the very famous anime Demon Slayer that has a wide fan base. Just like any quintessential tower defense game, this one too involves clearing off levels one after the other by fighting waves of enemies one after the one. Number 5. Pilfering Pirates. Pilfering Pirates is a multiplayer fighting game. It is played between 4 enemy ships at once and based on several popular multiplayer gaming modes, like the one on Gary's Mod minigame servers, which is also about ship battles. The gameplay revolves around destroying all of the other ships with cannons and their crew in hand-to-hand combat. The duration of the game can range from a few minutes to much longer depending on the fighting skills of the team, and in the end, one of the teams comes out the winner by steamrolling the other 3. This game is currently one of the most played fighting games among the numerous fighting games on Roblox because it's fun and it's competitive on a different level. Number 6. Super Saiyan Simulator 2. There aren't many Dragon Ball games on the Roblox platform, but Super Saiyan Simulator 2 does a good job of bringing the characters of the anime into the world of gaming, especially the character Saiyan. Players are put in the shoes of Saiyan, and while the game might not be picturized as pretty, some of the AAA releases of the Dragon Ball franchise, it sure gives us a wonderful playing experience. There are a lot of anime character fighters to choose from. Number 7. Superhero Tycoon. This is more of a simulator RPG type game on the Roblox platform with a bit of fighting thrown into its mix, and not specifically a traditional fighting game. The greatest attraction of the game is the featuring of the superhero characters from Marvel and DC Comics. There are some other special versions too, which feature a large number of other superheroes that aren't owned by either of the Marvel or DC Comics franchises. Players can play and find out for themselves which superheroes they like the most. Number 8. N the JoJo Game. This game is inspired by JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and introduced into the Roblox engine as a fighting game. The most remarkable feature of the game is that it's supported and can be played on all devices, though the creator has made it clear that the content of the game is altered across different devices. The development time of the game was surprisingly longer than anticipated, as it was meant to just be a test. Nevertheless, N JoJo Game became one of the best fighting games on the Roblox platform, and part of this popularity can be attributed to the memes of both the anime and Roblox. Number 9. Bleeding Blades. Bleeding Blades is unlike any other fighting game you will find on Roblox. It takes its inspiration from the Mount and Blade series, where the players can both control their character as well as the armies led by them. The game features armies of different nations like Rome, Greece, and other ancient medieval powers. Though the game is still in its alpha stage, its fanbase is ever increasing along with its development. The game currently features 3 famous battles, namely the Battle of Thermopylae, the Siege of Halicarnassus, and the Battle of Milvian Bridge. And the striking feature about all of this is that the developers have based on real-life maps and events. Number 10. Anime Fighting Simulator. This game has the concept of multiple worlds in it. Previously named Anime Fighters, the game is all about pitting the player against famous anime characters of both the past and the present. Players have the liberty to choose their characters, or they can fuse different characters as well to come up with a new combination to beat their opponents. These are little mini-games in multiple different worlds, which is an interesting feature and makes it worth checking out. It has been criticized in the past for its repetitive gameplay, which means that there's a loop of defeating the opponents, acquiring money from the victories, and then going back to defeat an even stronger opponent.